In the meantime, Acting Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale has interfaced with men of the Customs Service and Jibia border communities over the recent presidential order for the total closure of all land borders with Republic of Niger. This is coming after the presidential order signed by President Bola Tinubu to cut off all diplomatic ties with the military government for its non-compliance with the ECOWAS stand to restore the civil rule in the country. Addressing frontline officers of the customs and members of Jibia community, the Acting Comptroller General enjoined them to see the federal government's stand as necessary towards peaceful coexistence in the region.
One with our stakeholders who are in Jibia, once again to reiterate the readiness of Nigerian Customs Service to implement a presidential directive to effect the closure of Jibia border, and not just Jibia border, but all the borders that are contiguous with Republic of Niger. So this is why we are here, first to assess implementation, to evaluate what our officers and other security agencies are doing, and to ensure that the level of compliance of this is indeed very, very high.
In the last 5 years, Nigeria has witnessed its worst migration crisis in history. Young Nigerians blame it on the economic environment being too harsh for them to thrive. Chinemi Bami reports.
For most young Nigerians, leaving the country, seeking greener pastures abroad is their only hope of a better life due to the increasing harsh economic situations. The word japa has become synonymous to traveling out of the country at every cost. With more developed countries like Germany, Canada and the UK wooing young professionals to join their growing economy, it is causing a major brain drain.
Maybe due to current situation of the country, that is to lack of funds, that is what I would say. Because things are cost now, things are not in order in Nigeria. So maybe that is the reason. But we are in Nigeria and we will continue to live in Nigeria.
The people that are going through Sahara and all this thing, they don't know the danger of going through that place. Some people or some agent or some trafficker, they are deceiving them. They are telling them they are going to give them a white-collar job outside. So they are just deceiving them. So these people, or the young one, to come at the receiving end of this tarama, because they don't know the danger that they encounter when they are going to rule Sahara.
As the Nigeria Immigration Service commemorates its 60th anniversary, the gravity of the migration crisis cast a shadow over the celebrations. Established to safeguard the nation's borders and regulate migration, NIS now faces an uphill battle.
Then you go to those countries. As they keep saying, there's really no free meal in Freetown. So if you wake up one day and say you want to go out, that life is so easy. You get there and discover that Nigeria is heaven. We have all we need in this country to be great. And the government we have now has started so well. And is giving all agencies the support they need.
Some local government has penetrated into some countries, like Benin Republic. As such, policing our border is a haggling tax for the security men. Therefore, I justified the need to help our immigration and other security agencies with lot of logistics, particularly operational vehicles for them to cover the landmass.
As Nigeria Immigration Service enters its 7th decade, the road ahead remains challenging. While progress has been made, the complex nature of the migration crisis demands sustained commitment, cooperation, and innovation. Chinemi Bami, TVC News.
Nigerian Senate has condemned in totality the military coup that took place recently in the Republic of Niger. During a closed-door session that lasted for more than 2 hours earlier today, the Senate commended President Bola Tinubu and other heads of states and governments of ECOWAS for their prompt response. After considering the communique issued by ECOWAS and reaching a resolution, the Senate says it recognizes the fact that President Tinubu, in his correspondence, did not ask for approval of the Senate to go to war as being erroneously suggested in some quarters. Rather, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief had expressed a wish to respectfully solicit the support of the National Assembly in the successful implementation of the ECOWAS resolutions as outlined in the said communication. The Senate called on the President of Nigeria as chairman of ECOWAS to further encourage other regional leaders to strengthen the political and diplomatic options and other means with a view to resolving the political impasse in Niger Republic.